up, my guys? We are back. This is the Juice Box. This is the upcoming, well, actually, since it'll be Monday when this is out. Last weekend was the best weekend of all time in Wheeling because it is that of the Mountaineer Brew Fest. Best event put on in Wheeling, in my opinion. Big Czar, what's up?
I'm glad to be here. I think we should just dive right into that topic.
Okay.
Is it truly the best event that Wheeling puts on, or does anyone have counter?
It's my favorite event in the
I'd say
Wheeling.
It's definitely
area.
up there.
I've never been there.
Well, I'll tell you why.
That
while you
shocks
guys
me
are
a little
thinking
bit.
about that. Well, one, tickets are a little expensive, which is fine with me because it keeps all the crackheads out.
Agreed.
That's a very good point.
You know, it's got a nice crowd of people. It's got music. It starts off with that dude skydiving jumping out of the airplane.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's how it kicks off the thing.
Hold
Yeah.
on, what?
So I always get.
I've been there so many times.
Well,
skydiving?
I like to get there, like, and when it starts, like the VIP hour.
Is this a long-standing thing?
What's
Wha-
that?
It's
Why?
been-
Why have I never been there?
I don't know when.
I thought it was
started,
like
to
a
be
relatively
honest.
new
I
deal.
was still in college when it started.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty
same.
new. I think it's pretty new.
It's,
but-
it's not 10 years old, but
it's not-
definitely over 5 years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say I was thinking it's probably 6 or 7 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
I think this might be the 7th year.
Yeah.
That's my mind is like blowing right now because I'm like, why did I start going? Was it probably Toby, our cousin Toby, because he loves beer like that. But anyway, so I like to get there very early, right when it starts, and that's how they like kick off the day. Like some dude jumps out of an airplane and he parachutes onto this target, right in the middle of the event, which is sweet. There's
That is sweet.
live music, food trucks, beer, West Virginia brewed beer. It's just
Yeah.
a good time.
It is. It's an awesome event. Last year's bands were really good. Both bands that
Yeah.
played. The beer was good. I had a great time last year.
Yeah.
They walk around with the shot skis.
Yeah. Like,
You ever seen the shot ski?
yeah.
yeah.
I'm a big fan
Fuck
of those.
yeah.
There's-
I had such a good time last year, but also I do remember me and JT snuck out because it was so fucking hot.
Well-
And the weather's looking pristine.
Well, we
for
got
this Saturday.
we got
You
there.
guys left early.
Oh, yeah.
Well, 'cause-
Really?
well, here's the thing.
That sucks, man.
We got there.
You guys ditched me, and I don't even remember.
We got there at 3.
Yeah.
So like, and then we left at like 8. So it's like we were there for 5 hours.
Yeah, it goes for if you get there for
Yeah.
the VIP hour. I remember last year when the final band was on. Yeah, my night ended with me like in front row of the band, just like going crazy.
Yeah.
That's always the best.
Yeah.
I was that drunk. I was like having a great time.
I heard after we left, it got the dance floor got rowdy.
It did.
That's nice.
It did.
Dude, but listen. The Brewfest is great, but there's always negatives to positives. The whole ticket system where like some booths like one ticket is
Yeah.
like a full glass or like one ticket gives you a half or like
Well, yeah, that's just
That's just what
That's-
it is.
dependent on the brewery.
and that's the part that's very frustrating because it's like you want to try new things, but also you have to know how many things you're going to give away because I only have one of the normal tickets this year. I
Mhm.
had a choice between the VIP and the normal one. I took the normal one because I don't want to feel like because if we're having fun at your house before, I don't want to feel like I have to get
rush,
there at 3.
right?
So like that's why I took a normal one, and I'm probably, as my mom reminded me, I'm probably gonna have to drink a little more at your house because there's less tickets, which I didn't think about.
Well, yeah, but you can get normal beer down at the bottom.
Yeah.
No, I know, but I'm not trying to break
No,
bank. At
I
the
agree.
Brewfest.
I agree.
Yeah.
Do they serve working men's beer down there?
They do.
Yes.
They
Like
do.
some Bud
Yes.
Lights?
They do.
They do.
Nice.
Down at the front. Yeah.
But we also have to remember we are used to pounding beers, and like
Yeah.
the tickets are more of like, oh, let's
Tasting
taste,
beer.
let's
Right.
taste. So we're like, they're gone now because we're like chugging them all.
Yeah, but dude, that's
But
marketing
But
though,
that's
dude.
the thing. You kind of, I don't know. Some craft beer is like super strong.
Yeah, I love, dude. I'm a fucking beer snob.
Dude,
Yeah,
they
so
they
much.
call
care.
it
So much.
They call it Brewfest because they want you to yug them down. If they wanted you to stand around and sip them, they would call it like a Wheeling's craft cocktail hour. If they wanted you to just sip around,
that's a sweet name.
I mean, it's a nice setup. Like at the top with the food.
Yeah.
There's the food, and then there's all like the different West Virginia breweries. And I always like to try a different beer. You know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty well versed in the West Virginia breweries and like what they offer because, like you said, I'm just kind of a beer snob as well. But like I always will try to sniff out one that I've never seen before and try it. And I'll do the fucking I'll give the fucking 4 tickets for a full glass.
Yeah.
I don't ever get the taster.
I don't really.
sample
I usually
sizes.
will throw 3 or 4 in.
Yeah,
too.
I mean, but then I got a little hack, a little life hack for the Brew Fest.
But I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't say it out loud, but the
it's over by now.
the Karenbauer's tent to go to.
Yeah,
down to the right of the stage.
I thought you were gonna say to do the old trick where you say what you want, and they
say,
turn
it's 4.
around, and
then you take a couple back
Yeah.
out.
Make sure.
I'm not here to steal anyone's money.
First of all, I didn't even finish the sentence.
wait,
You're
what?
the one that
I'm
said
not
it.
like-
I
Who
just
said-
was going like
wait a
this.
second.
I was just going like, yeah.
We're all good
You're the one
Catholic.
filling it
We're
in.
all good Catholic boys here. Honorable men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't steal.
Nope.
So put $4 freaking tickets for a full beer.
And if we
Yeah.
put on an event and decided to cancel it, we'd refund you. Just remember that.
Yeah.
Fraud.
But it brings me to my next point. I've been sitting here in my head trying to think of some other like really good wheeling events.
Ogilvy Fest is nice.
Oh,
Ogilvy Fest is a good one.
That's a really good one.
I
that
was
didn't
out of
think of.
town for the new event that kind of stole our idea.
Yep.
That barbecue fest.
We were
up
out
there.
of town too, but I heard it was really awesome.
I heard it was awesome, but I heard that the food ran out so fast.
Really?
But there was
Cool.
good
I
entertainment.
guess that's some growing pains on the
yeah, it's
barbecue
first
fest.
year, maybe they'll learn their lesson.
Yeah, wasn't it the Clarks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The
that's
gin,
crazy.
Gin Blossoms too. They're a lot bigger than the
Which I
Clarks.
yeah,
Five Finger Death Punch? Sorry.
Oh, goddamn.
I would love to. I would like to definitely check that out.
Next year I'm all over it for
Yeah.
sure. Obviously, you got the Italian Fest, which people are big on, but like, I'll go for the food and probably won't leave the beer tent
Yeah.
area. I don't like to like walk up and down. But one I was thinking of that's a really good wheeling event is road bowling.
Yes.
Yep.
That's a
Great
good
one.
That is a good one.
It's up there.
And like, which we never went again. Like this summer, do they still do the? I don't know. Like, do they still do the first Fridays on
Fuck yeah.
Center Market?
My
Yeah.
wife puts them
I know.
on.
I know she does. That's
God,
why
she's been so upset
that's
you
why-
guys haven't been there.
that's why I
2
was-
first Fridays.
Honestly,
I like forget.
I don't think I was in town for either of them or had something
Okay,
going on.
So
You guys
I
were
was in
at a wedding
Florida.
for the first one.
Yeah.
I was in Florida at the beginning of July, right?
Don't ask me. Were you?
What? It doesn't. Okay.
Yes, you were at a wedding.
Where were you?
Looking at my
Where were
calendar.
you? First week of August.
It is August.
What was
I was
Fuck.
I was at the beach.
I need someone to text
You
me.
guys were just.
Dude,
what
I'm a
was the
terrible
first-
friend.
What was the first week of August? No, dude, we definitely
August
like
5th?
the first 7 days of August.
Would that have been August 5th? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to
What was
think.
August
I'm just
5th?
kidding.
I feel bad. I feel like
It
a
was
trash
August.
person.
Yeah, but dude, I know I had stuff going on every Friday, or I would have
Yeah, it
went.
was August 5th.
I know I was doing something. I was either watching the dogs or whatever. Like,
I'm a terrible person.
Well, there's one more in September, so
It's gonna be
Which
a
you
big
guys
one.
want to make up for
we'll
it.
be gone.
Is that Labor
fuck,
Day?
Yeah, we will be
We'll be
Is that
gone.
gone.
Labor
See,
Day?
I'm telling you,
God dang it.
I've been gone for all of them.
I'm texting Brooke right now.
But what I'm trying to here's a wheeling event that was great was they did in the kind of in the style of a First Friday. They did an Oktoberfest that one year at Center
Yeah.
Market. Remember we went? We had a great fucking time.
That was fun. I
wa-
like when they do stuff at Center Market.
me too.
Center Market's fire.
I want her to try to make that happen again. That
Agreed.
Oktoberfest was fun. Even though
JT's fucking kissing ass
I
over
am.
there.
our fucking October is jam packed with shit to
I
do,
texted
but
Brooke
still.
and said I was sorry.
Yeah.
No, I'm 110% sure I had something going on for all of those
I'm
Fridays because I remember saying in my head, "That's a first Friday."
It was Colleen's wedding, the first one. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
Okay. Colleen's wedding, and
Yeah.
then the
But I
August
don't know
one.
what this past one.
Yeah, I was gone. I was doing something. I know I was.
I don't think I was fucking doing anything. I'm being honest, and I just forgot.
It's okay. It rained for the first half of it, so you
Why
didn't
didn't
really
you text
miss much.
me?
Me?
I'm pissed.
'Cause
First of all, dude, he's not a fucking babysitter.
You're right.
Yeah.
He's not.
Well,
You're a grown ass man.
You're right. I'm taking blame for this.
if I'm being honest, I wasn't even trying to have myself a night that night. I went down to show support for my wife.
You're a good
I took my
husband.
mother. My mother and I had a nice dinner at Market Vines.
That's nice.
And then
It's good food.
we mingled a little bit. I didn't even have one alcoholic beverage,
Well, that's
and then I
nice.
called it.
Wow.
That was really
Called
nice.
it a day.
Called it a night. So there you go.
Wait, when was the Jimmy Buffett concert?
I was in July.
Fuck. Sorry, I'm just trying to replay. all
I'm
this
just
stuff.
taking the L.
I'm not taking any else.
I'm taking the L. But yeah, so what else happens in Wheeling?
Honestly,
Greek Fest, chili cook-off.
I think the best thing after saying all these things,
Christmas parade.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like cold stuff.
Do you now?
So like, I like the Oktoberfest because you can wear hoodies or flannels.
Same. I agree. I'm so fucking ready for hoodie weather.
Me too.
I normally don't ever say that.
The feels like temperature was like 105 every day at the beach.
It was a hot summer.
Dude, how was the beach?
It was great. I had a good time. It was very laid back. Like it was just,
Well, that's how it should be.
my aunts, my mom, my grandma. We
Should be
chilled.
Chill.
That's
chill
how the beach
week.
should be.
Yeah.
And
I
then
agree.
it went from like really chill to crazy in the last 3 days because I flew to Pittsburgh to go to a concert, which was fun as well.
Yeah, you saw Molly fucking
I did. It was
Crow.
fun.
Were they good?
The show was great. They were really good. Vince Neil can't fucking sing anymore.
Yeah, that's
It's-
yeah.
Isn't he
That's what I
fat as
heard.
fuck too?
I mean, he's big. He's not like or obese, but dude, he is terrible.
Yeah,
Really?
He's a
Damn,
bad.
like,
that's
he is
what all I've
so
been hearing
bad,
about this
like,
tour.
It's like cringeworthy.
And oh my god, dude, I didn't realize Mick Mars looks like a walking dead
Zombie.
person.
He does.
He doesn't
and,
look alive.
Like they played all the instruments so fucking high that you couldn't tell that he was so bad at singing, and you could still tell that he was that bad at singing.
Oh.
Honestly, that bums me out so much. And dude, I mean, I'm such a late to the game guy because if it wasn't for the dirt, I wouldn't love Motley Crue as much as I do. But it hurts me to hear that he can't.
I was
sing.
more sad than anything. But we Def Leppard was there. We saw Poison, and then Joan Jett opened up.
oh,
so it was
wow.
like
I didn't realize that.
It was like a 7.5 hour concert.
Oh my god.
How many beers you have
I spent between $170 and $200 on beer
It's wor-
inside?
inside.
it's worth it.
So worth
They were
it.
17.
concert
80s.
beers don't. They're
It
just
is.
not the same.
It's one of those things where it literally doesn't matter.
it-
Once
like,
you're in there, it just
if
doesn't
you spent
matter.
that much money at like the whole, you'd be like,
Yeah.
oh,
I need
my
to
life's
yeah,
over.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like I need to
That is true.
reevaluate my life.
You'd have to kick back and be like, I really got to get my priorities in line.
But concert beers,
I
Worth
can't
it.
explain how fun it was though. Like I'm mad that was like the first rock concert. I mean, really, I've ever been to.
say what now?
I mean, basically,
Let's
we should
go to some more shows, dude.
Hell
That's
yeah.
all I love going to shows. It's
I'm
like all I do.
very down.
I'm
for it.
fucking upset. I really wanted to see Metallica. Or wait, did that happen already? That
They
was
were
this past
they were
weekend, right?
Sunday.
Yeah,
Like the concert I went to was it on Saturday?
yeah. I really wanted to
Friday?
see Metallica, but
Friday.
I was coming home from a bachelor party and just the energy wasn't
Yeah.
there. Just wasn't there.
Dude, I was dead all day on Sunday.
I crashed hard.
Yeah, that was
I
tough.
took like a 4-hour nap.
I came home. So my flight was at 6 in Norfolk, so I didn't sleep. Went to the airport at 3:30 in the morning. Had a layover in New York City, so it was an hour and a half flight. Went
Never
to
makes sense to me.
2-hour layover. So then I flew from New York to Pittsburgh, got picked up, took an hour nap, went to a 7.5-hour concert. Went to Morgantown for like 5 hours the next day.
Jesus Christ, dude, slow down.
Then I got a ride because I was stuck in Morgantown to Wheeling, and then I went to sleep.
You want to know what it is?
What's that?
you are draining the last little bit
Yeah.
of life
Yeah.
out before your hangovers start becoming things that you can't bear anymore. And
Yeah,
I
you're
respect
right.
you for it.
You're right.
You got to live it up. I agree.
I
But
respect you heavily.
I
But
know.
my brother he was like, move in weekend. I was like, I'm not fucking staying in Morgantown. I'm going home. I'm going to sleep. Man, so that's what.
Dude, I bet moving weekend
Yeah.
was lit.
Yeah, I bet it was. Bet a
Lit.
lot of fun was going on.
I bet a lot of fucking bitches got fucked and a lot of dudes got their assholes licked. I
Got-
guarantee it.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
God.
had the perfect opportunity to say sucked. Rhyme.
Yeah.
Fucking
a lot of bitches
sucked.
got fucked. A lot of dudes got sucked.
Got sucked, dude. But they got their buttholes licked too.
He said, got sucked, dude.
But yeah, I bet
I know.
that was a
Honestly, I've been
blast.
thinking about that the past couple weeks.
It's sad.
Some good times, man.
sad that that's just over for us, man.
You ever
Dude.
think about that and then you just go down a rabbit hole of thoughts in your mind?
Yeah, like all day yesterday because I was in Morgantown.
Yeah.
I purposely put myself in the grueling traffic that just slowly creeps all past the lair.
just to
Just-
feel
just to
something.
do
Just
it.
to feel
Yeah.
something.
Just to do it.
Oh, dude, I'm not missing that at all. I know my next Morgantown. No, I mean I'm missing.
Like I
it.
wanted to people watch. Is
Yeah,
why
yeah.
I did it.
for sure.
You know
But
what I mean?
like, I always get caught in it at the end of the day where I'm just like, I'm gonna get back to my fucking hotel, and then I'm like, sup? Like it's a cool thing.
Yeah, dude.
One of these
It's
days when I'm working in Morgantown, I just want to go eat in the mountain layer.
Dude, I was
I think about that all the time.
I was thinking about you could, right?
Yeah, I could just go buy Chick-fil-A in
yeah,
there.
just go sit down.
Just go to Summit. Pay
Just
$10
walk
to
in.
eat at Summit.
Just walk in with a backpack on.
Yeah.
Just act like you're a student.
I'll just go to Grab and Go at Summit Hall.
What if
Be
somebody
like, oh,
just
yeah, I'll take the I always love
Their
Friday.
pulled pork was pretty
Yeah.
what if somebody just walked up to you and they were like, "Get the fuck out of here, you old pervert"?
what was it? What was the payment system called that you could load onto your
good.
car?
Mountie Bounty.
Mountie
Mountie
Was that what it was?
Bounty.
Mountie Bounty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I never really understood.
like I'd always hit up the younger kids in my fraternity and be like, "Who's got swipes?"
Swipe.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
that
I'd
was
call
it.
it. Be like, "Who's got swipes? I need to eat."
Dude, remember when the Superette dude got so pissed because Sheets went in there and just sold tobacco when they weren't supposed to and just single-handedly put the poor man out of business?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
sad. I
And-
love
and-
to
and
see
He
then
put the
that.
signs up,
And then
right?
Sheets shuts down and it's like a tobacco-free campus, but they're able to they sell tobacco and you can buy it with your Mountie Bounty. Wow.
Oh, what you could
You
use
could do
Mountie
that?
Bounty
You,
at Sheets?
you were able to use Mountie Bounty at Sheets. That
What?
Sheets, I believe.
That's cool.
Because remember they had that grocery store and all that stuff. So I'm pretty sure you could use all that to pay for it.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Now
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's like the largest Starbucks in the nation, probably.
Is that what it
Oh, is
turned
that a
into?
I
Starbucks
think
now?
it's literally just Starbucks, and it's just.
See, I
massive.
didn't drive that way through campus, so I didn't even check
I mean,
it
it's
out.
been a couple years, but I think that's what it was last time I was there.
Wow, going from a Sheets to a Starbucks, like,
I'm so bummed about that Superette guy. I'm just sitting here thinking about
dude, the
it.
It's like
Superette
7
was
years,
fucking
70 years.
I used to go to
Superette.
Superette all the
legendary,
time.
man.
It
Yeah,
was like
same.
Superette was the first place I bought beer that wasn't a bar with my fake ID.
Dude, Superette.
I mean, with my real ID. No, but it was the first place I bought. I remember I bought a
Were you
30 rack of
shaking?
Natty. I actually was. I was pretty. I was calmer than I thought.
Or
I
did
would
you
have
go
been.
drunk? Because that was the.
No,
power
I was stone cold sober when I did it. I was walking home from class. I literally think I stopped to get milk, and I bought a 30 rack of Natty,
move.
and then just walked back to Greg's.
dude, that whole little strip
hell yeah.
of stuff changed a lot over the years. There was a lot of, I mean, when I lived on, that's University, right? I lived on
Yeah.
University, like probably about 100 yards from the Superette. So I was in there like every fucking day
Yeah.
getting shit. I liked that place. There was a place on the corner. I think when I left Morgantown, it had turned into like a Middle Eastern food place.
Yeah,
It's really
You know what I'm
good.
talking about?
right before.
Is that what it still
Yeah.
is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my freshman and sophomore year. That was a place called Shift Days. And it was legit. It was like this little fucking pizza place, but like served like the cheapest beer. It was like $3 pitchers. Like you could just go in there and just fucking booze.
Oh, Bubba, you know what I just thought of?
What's that?
Freaking B&D's.
Oh yeah,
So,
short-lived.
Very short.
short-lived.
So it was up by you know where Sheets in that building right there was. What was that? What was that place called? Where the Sheets was?
U
Place.
University Place.
yeah, U Place. And then you keep walking up, like towards Papa Allen's, and then there was another place. It was there for a very short time, probably less than a year. right next to Papa Allen's. It was called B&D's, and it was for burgers and dogs. And we would get. It was just like a big. When you walk in, it kind of looked like resembled the inside of like a brewery. Like not a whole lot. It's just like cement floors and just a big like bar. And we would just sit there, and they had like fucking cheese fries and big hot
It
dogs
was good.
and just really cheap beer. Oh, that
Mhm.
was fun. Wow, that just took me back.
I like plastic
Dang.
cups. Yeah, it
Maybe
was
we should just like all go back to college.
I could do it.
re-enroll.
I could do it.
Get another degree.
I know I always sit here and I'm like, I couldn't imagine, studying and doing homework and shit, but like I could do it.
Dude, I
if-
would much rather be in classes than at work.
all day of
Honestly,
the
I
week.
think I
Any
would
day of the
do.
week. I'll hang out in the library just for fun.
I
Yeah.
think I would
know?
do better at school itself now than I did
100%.
when I
I
was
think I
younger.
would have to agree with that.
100%.
Yeah, dude, it's just I don't know. There's pros and cons of both sides. Like I like the fact that like when I'm done work for the day, I don't have to worry about doing more stuff at home. But then also class was just so easy. It was only like 3 hours out of the day.
Yeah.
Or, by the time you were a senior, you could have like no classes on
Dude.
Tuesday or something.
Dude, I had it down pat, bro. Like my last semester might be my last 2 semesters. I only had class on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah,
So I always had a 4-day weekend. I always had Wednesday to get all of my stuff done for the week.
Mhm.
So I literally would class Tuesday, library in between, library all day Wednesday, class Thursday, fucking library in between. And then I would just smoke everybody's dick in 2K, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking smoke everybody's cock out of their fucking pants and would murk everyone. And that was my senior year. I loved it.
My first semester, I think I had the worst schedule in the history of college schedules.
Really?
And it's because like I went really late to orientation and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing in the first place. So they just did it for me. I think I had an 8:30 math lab
Oh god.
Mondays. I had a class at 8:30 every day.
No thanks, man.
And it was like 8:30 and then like a middle day 2:30, like 5 or whatever. So I
Dude.
literally like it was spaced out in the worst way possible.
Now that you said that though, and I literally just hate for no reason because I'm literally sitting back, those morning walks Tuesday and Thursday to my first 8:30 class with nobody out there it was nice. Actually,
See,
now that I'm
I
thinking
don't-
about it.
I made the mistake, like I made the classic mistake. You're like, my freshman year first semester schedule sucked too, and I made that classic mistake of like I was making my schedule and I was like, oh well, I used to get up every day
Right.
at 6 a.m. for high school, like getting to class by 9 will be easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
Fucking
Why is
stupid.
it different?
Yeah,
it
why?
was so different.
It was different.
It was
too.
just-
It was so different.
and then adding on top of that for me that I stayed on Evansdale, and all my
So did
classes
I.
were downtown.
Yeah, me too.
That's
So
psycho.
I had to PRT or bus, which just made
You're
it even worse.
nuts.
Yeah,
Why would
yeah,
you
dude,
do that?
I didn't know any better,
Yeah.
dude. First of all, like no
You
offense,
needed to learn, dude.
no offense to
something.
Central, but like Central was not a good high school for college prep.
No.
Central was a fun house.
Not for
dude.
Yeah.
us. I feel like it's better now.
It's probably
Yeah.
better now,
But like definitely
but for
not.
us it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was a
And
fun
two,
I
house.
didn't know
just didn't really
anything
know.
about anything though. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we went to school and like learned subjects, but like I'm with you. Like,
Yeah,
I don't fucking
no.
know. Like when I got to college, I had no
No,
fucking
you were
idea.
lost, dude.
Yeah.
And then no one tells you. People are like, "Oh, you're staying on Evansdale. You just take the PRT to class." Well, you didn't tell me the PRT is a piece of fucking
Yeah.
shit.
You didn't tell me it works 20% of the
It
time.
breaks down. It leaks.
Oh my god.
Like it's just a fucking shit
Dude,
show.
one of the first things that I ever did on my own that I was trying to do without asking any questions is how confusing it gets the first time where you're trying to pay something off and it asks you for your routing number and your account number for a bank account.
Where'd this come from?
Dude, I'm just
Yeah,
I'm literally
what?
just thinking of things that like were difficult to do. Like we're saying how hard it is to wake up on your own.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's one of the things that I remember that happened and being like, holy shit, I don't know which one's which. Sorry, we
Yeah.
can get
No,
back there.
no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
A little confusing. I agree.
dude, it's so confusing,
I'll never forget. Like
especially if you don't know what you're doing.
I had a freaking. We had to go to some play or whatever for theater up at
Theater
Evansdale.
101.
And for some reason, like
in the CAC.
And the
yeah,
cack.
somewhere. I don't know what happened. I got like food poisoning or something, Okay, and then when one of the strobe lights went off and it
Oh,
did
no.
play,
Oh,
it
no.
it like triggered me. So I swear to God, I got up and ran out of there, and I went and just sat in the bathroom the rest of the time, and just shit and puked back and forth.
Oh, Jesus.
But that's
Holy
not the worst
fuck.
part. And then me and Mason rode the PRT back,
No.
and I was like waiting for the PRT, hugging the garbage can, just puking in this garbage
Oh
can.
my God.
And this was freshman year, and I was praying to God like that I did not puke in the PRT, which I thankfully did not. But it was like terrifying. I was thinking, what if it breaks? Because it breaks down all the time. Like,
Yeah.
what if it breaks down?
Was
right now?
everyone like, you can ride it by yourself and we'll catch the next
No,
one?
nobody was like that. Honestly, Bubba, nobody gave a fuck about me. I had people all around me, and I'm just puking, and everyone's just no one cares.
Yeah,
No one
that's
cares.
Dude, I miss those fucking
Yeah.
days
Yeah,
though.
you're
Mind
right.
your own business. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, there used to be a time and place where you didn't have to worry about people always prying into your shit. Like, you
yeah.
would just do stuff, and like, you know, old Jim Bob, be getting his ass kicked over here for his wallet, but I'm not saying anything. And then like Tammy's on her hands and knees throwing up from the night before, and I'm just listening to my music,
I
and it
feel
was just like everybody was just doing their own thing.
I can't tell you how many times I missed class because of that PRT breaking down. It was a shit show, but honestly, I have good memories with the PRT as well. Like during the evening, sometimes like Alden and I would take the PRT from Evansdale all the way to the Walnut stop, and there used to be a B-Dubs on Walnut
Yep.
Yeah.
downtown.
B-Dubs was fire.
I-
We'd go to
I used to go
B-Dubs
there all
and
the time.
Rest in
fucking
power.
eat and watch football or whatever. Like it was dope.
Me and Chance, we went on like this kick. Like we would just Irish goodbye the house party and just walk to B-Dubs.
Yeah.
We used to do that a lot.
We did that. Dude, they used to be the fucking move for a while. Like we'd leave the bar and end the night at B-Dubs.
Damn, I thought you were gonna go in that Irish goodbye spin. That's one of like the
No,
greatest
but
moves
that's
of
what I mean. I would Irish goodbye. I mean, I would
Yeah.
leave the bar and not tell a lot of people. Just a few of us.
dude. Honestly, there's no better feeling than Irish goodbye.
Dude,
Because like you're like I'm out of here, and then you're sitting there thinking, how long is it gonna be till I get a text message that says where are you?
dude,
Yeah,
I'll
where are
never
you?
forget. Like we were at Fats once. I don't know. It's like my last year, my fourth year, and I was like, "Oh, guys, I'm gonna go to the bathroom," and I just fucking left. And I was like, "Yeah," I showed them, and then I look at Hawk's Snap story the next day, and he's videotaping me from the top out of the window, videotaping me walk away like I'm outside, and he's videotaping me walk home.
That's funny as fuck.
But you guys ever have a dream that exams are coming up, and then it happens to me all the time. I have exams, and I'm like, holy shit, I haven't been to class for 4 years.
No.
It happens to me all the time.
No,
I'm
but
like,
it sounds
dude,
like a nightmare.
I'm like, I gotta have Fs. I haven't done any of my homework. Like, it happens to me all the time.
I don't have dreams. Sometimes I'll just get these like feelings out of nowhere that's like, oh, like, do you have something due tomorrow? You know, like something like that.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, wait, fucking idiot. You're
Now
not in school.
Now that's with bills. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck. I didn't miss any bill dates, did I?
Thankfully, I just
Yeah.
put all mine on auto
Yeah.
pay.
You know,
Same.
like nothing changes in that respect though. Like you get done school and you're like, wow, there's this stress that's gonna be alleviated from all the tests and homework and everything, and then you just literally go in and now like every month you're just fucking worried about making sure you pay this and you pay that. You don't spend too much money here, you don't spend too much money there. It just never stops.
Dude, it was weird. Like when I was finally done with college, like I didn't it didn't feel like I had a weight lifted off my shoulders at
Really?
all. No. For whatever
I
reason,
did.
I couldn't get my
Same.
mind out of college mode. Like I was
Damn.
still like all the time, like, what do you have? Like, what do you have to do? Let me check my whatever. But then I was like, I don't have anything. It was a weird time.
Dude, sounds miserable.
It was, and eventually it just went away. But like I said, I'll still get these moments every now and then where I'm like, you get like a sudden
Yeah.
moment of panic, like, did I forget to do an assignment? And then you're like,
And then you're like, fuck, I just forgot to switch the
It's
clothes from
stupid.
the laundry to
yeah,
the dryer.
it's like something else.
Here's the thing about the dryer. You ever
I'm
like
stuck in the dryer.
you ever like dry? Okay, you dry your clothes, turn on the dryer. You go upstairs. You don't put you leave them in there. You plan in your mind, okay, I'm going to put these away when they're done. And then it's the next day, and you're like, well, they're probably wrinkly in there now, so I'm going to turn the dryer back on.
Yeah.
Third day in the row of me doing that with my clothes.
All the time. Yeah.
All the time.
Dude, not so much now, but in college, the dryer just was my dresser.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I would wash clothes and then live out of the dryer until I had to wash them all again.
Dude, it's
Sometimes Sith
It's
would
the
get so
worst.
pissed. He'd be like, "Are you gonna take your clothes out of the dryer? Like I need to do laundry." And I'd be like, "I guess." I just put them in a basket and just leave them right outside the dryer, so I could just put them right back in.
dude, yeah. Oh yeah. I remember doing that shit all the time with like Neil and all of them, just being like, dude, take your shit out of the fucking washing clothes. I mean, I know we've had this debate over and over again, but like I think washing and folding clothes one of the easiest things to do because you basically just sit around and wait all the time is one of the things I dread the most.
It's
in life.
awful. It's
No,
just
like
awful.
I hate it. I
Yeah,
fucking
it's
hate
fucking
it.
awful.
But why? It's so easy.
I'll do anything else, house stuff. Like
I just think it has to do with like the constant like stop and starting back up. Like you're the type of person probably like if you start something, you just want to just keep going till it's done.
yeah, if I sit down and
Right.
wait, then I'm like, well, I'm done.
Yeah, you don't
And,
want to
you
get
know,
back up and like restart a
Yeah.
task. It's a bunch of trivial bullshit.
It's
is.
fucking ridiculous.
And then
you mean Elon Musk can't come up with like an automatic clothes dryer?
Well, how hasn't anybody invented a washer/dryer?
Yeah, where just one
Yeah, it
cycle.
just does
Dude,
Yeah.
There we go.
Where are the difficulties with that? I wonder. Like, why can't
Yeah.
they do it?
There we go, Czar.
You know, a car wash can do it.
A car wash can do it. Why can't the cycle just end and then it continues to go and then it just blows air and it dries him?
I have
There
an
we go.
embarrassing admission. We were just talking about like dreams and being worried about shit. When I first started this job of like fraud fighting, I would dream, I guess, when I was at work, like in the middle of something, and I would wake up on my online banking, like looking for fraud. And I was like, I am not working, I'm sleeping. It was the weirdest thing I've ever done in my life.
Whoa. That is wild.
I'm gonna make you feel better here.
Like I would go to, yeah. Go ahead.
My first 2
That's
years
crazy.
of enterprise, I had nightmares all the time because when I would go to sleep, it felt like I was working, and it would kind of be like I would fall asleep for a couple hours and then I'd wake up at 3 a.m. and I couldn't go back to sleep till like 6:30, and then my alarm would go off, and probably for about 2 years, dude. So you're not alone.
I appreciate
You're
it.
not alone. It goes away, but I know exactly how you feel because that's awful. It's an awful feeling.
Yeah, and it's just I was like never a nightmares person. Like I've never really had nightmares, and it's like hasn't happened since. But like the first couple months, I was like, "What? I'm going nuts."
Dude, I've talked to well, just, we spill the beans on here.
Spill the tea, sis.
The past, like, not this week, but like last week and the week before that, I was having multiple like nights in a row having dreams that you guys are gonna laugh at me that Angie didn't love me anymore.
Those are the worst.
And like multiple days in a row, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Obviously, I told her, and she's like, why are you doing that? Of course I love you. But like it sucks. You wake up like thinking, you know what I mean?
Just
like,
wait till you have a
puts you in a
dream where
rash
she's
mood.
like cheating on
Dude.
you. That's the worst. Because then
Freaking
you wake
nuts.
up and you're like,
What did she just not make you dinner?
She
one
kept,
day
like,
or
run- no,
forgot to
no,
tuck
like,
you
she
in,
didn't
or
wanna-
make your coffee.
she didn't want to hang out with me anymore, and it was sad.
Yeah. Were you
Yeah.
bummed?
I was. It made me really sad.
I've had dreams where like Brooke has just been like downright nasty to me in the dream, like just throwing it in my face, like I don't want to be with you anymore. I'm with this person,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Did it carry over? Were you like pissed off at her all day the next
yeah,
day?
you wake up the
Yeah.
next you wake up
It
the next
affects
morning
your
and
day.
you're pissed. You're like, what the fuck?
It affects your day big time.
You're like, what'd you say to me?
But on the flip side, she's had the same kind of dreams.
Mm-hmm.
It's just funny, like when you wake up, you are like pissed off
Yeah.
at your significant other for something that didn't happen.
Dreams are
And you
so
just gotta tell-
strange.
Dude, dreams are
They are very
I
strange.
have the weirdest dreams anymore, and they're always so vivid, and like they're very situational. Like I'll dream, like for instance, yesterday I went over to CA House and I dropped off my guitar over there to be worked on, and then I dreamt last night that like I picked up the guitar, and like even more was wrong with it. And then like you wake up and you kind of forget that you had that dream, but then like all of a sudden it pops back in your head like midday. That happened to me today, and I was like, wait, is my guitar all messed up? Do I need to go back? And I was like, no, that didn't happen.
Then you
it's there getting worked
Then
on.
you hopped on Yelp, gave them a terrible review for no reason. You haven't even picked your guitar up yet.
Is there? So here's the thing. Is there ever like a situation or something that makes you recall a dream from like a long fucking time? Long time ago? Like, do you remember any like has dreams from like so long ago?
I'm sure it's definitely happened. None that I can like specifically recall right now, but I'm sure that's had to have happened.
I talked about this on here before. I've had a reoccurring dream that I've had several times throughout my life where I'm always at the same building.
Yeah.
It's
so
been
weird.
I haven't had it in years, but I'll never forget it because
so
like
weird.
I had it as a child. Like it's a strange thing.
It is.
But I have one. Now I'm about to get weird when I say this.
Get weird.
It's weird. It's weird, but like I try to explain to people, it's just the mind of a man. I can't really control it. But like sex dreams, they happen.
They happen.
Obviously, when I see people in real life that I've had sex dreams with, it triggers that I had a sex dream with that person, and it's just weird.
Yeah.
You want to know the weirdest one? The weirdest one that's ever happened to me?
Sex dream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a child?
As a child?
As a child. Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z was a chick, and she had thick-ass titties, and I had a dream that we fucked. I had a dream that I fucked a female Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z, and I'm finally getting that off my chest.
That's electric.
Wow.
That is one that I remember happening, and the next day waking up being like, I don't think that's right.
That's electric.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I will not disclose that because the people with real people like that, we know a lot of them, so I can't disclose that information. But like, you know what but like, it's the weirdest fucking thing because like some of these, it'll be people that like I've never had sexual relations with, but like feelings towards. So like, why did my brain make me have that dream?
Dude, it's because we're fucking animals and we want to fuck everything.
It's just a weird. There's got to be some kind of science.
Brains
that's
are
what I lean towards.
Yeah.
Animal instinct.
Brains are weird. Like dreams, obviously, it has to do with our brains.
Animals my biggest scapegoat now. I'm like, if anything's ever off, like stuff like that, because we are animals. So like, I'm just
are
like,
animals.
Animal instinct.
Yeah,
it's a fact.
Just dreams, man.
Just fucking dreams, man.
Dreams are weird.
It's a strange thing.
Dreams and nightmares.
I had a pretty funny dream the other night. I'll just stay on the dream talk.
Let's dream it.
I had a dream that was with like big group of friends. Like I'm sure you guys were there, and we were like, it was like we were taking a field trip. Like we were in a bus.
Nice, Jimmy Buffett.
Except we weren't in a bus; it was a plane.
Okay.
But we were treating it like a bus. So like we were at this place, like but we're adults, so obviously we were having a field trip. Like we were somewhere
plane
for an event.
I'm down.
Then we got back on the plane and we left. Like we're on our way home. You know, mind you, we're on a plane.
Fuck.
And the pilot's like, "Hey, I'm gonna pull off here in case anyone needs to stretch their legs, take a piss, whatever." And I'm thinking to myself, we're on a plane. And I remember everyone else was just treating it like completely normal. So long story short, the guy lands the plane in the middle of like a town, and we get out. People are going into this like convenience store, and I'm like looking around and I'm noticing like stuff's in another language. And I asked the pilot, I'm like, "Where'd you land us at for this pit stop?" He's like, "Oh, we're in Russia." And I got all fired up in the dream. I was like, "You can't land us here. Like they're gonna throw us all in jail. We're Americans."
Oh
I was like, we have to go. Everyone get back on the plane. And like that was the end of the dream.
Dude.
Oh yeah, we're in Moscow.
And he was like so nonchalant about it. Oh yeah, like we landed in Russia on the way home. And I'm like, what?
Dude, that's such a dream.
That is
such like a good dream.
Because at the same time, too, I'm sitting here thinking like, dude, why couldn't planes be like that? Why couldn't you just
Wouldn't
land
that be
for a
cool
piss
if
break?
planes were just like charter buses?
Be sick. Like
I thought I was gonna get kicked off of my plane.
Why?
Coming back.
We acting reckless?
Well, Not
Oh,
really.
shit. All right.
But so I was having a good time in the New York airport. I was drinking some beers at 8:30 in the morning. And so I peed before, but then we got on the plane, and I think our pilot like got bullied out of our leaving order. I didn't know that was a big deal. And he was like, "Oh, we got passed. Like now we have to wait for 5 planes. We're number 12 in the queue or
my.
whatever." We did this 4 times. We've been sitting here for 45 minutes. I'm going to piss myself. So he is reiterated multiple times, stay in your seats, it'll mess up the order or whatever, because you have to like radio over to the tower and you can't do it if you're up. So the third time I was like, I can't do it anymore. So I got up and went to pee. And he was like, I'm gonna say this one more time. No one else, like you can't get up because we're getting past and it's gonna be at a very extensive layover. We have to pull back in. I was like, dude, I don't care.
Were you just like, fuck
I was
you?
like, what is this guy doing? I was like, we should have left 45 minutes ago.
Damn.
Trash.
Honestly, though,
Trash.
I don't think you're at fault in this situation.
I don't think so either.
You gotta pee. You gotta.
The
pee.
old guy beside me was pissed. Though. He
Maybe the
wasn't very
pilot
happy.
needs to be a little more assertive.
That's what I
You know
thought
what
too.
I'm saying?
Dude, was the old guy talking shit?
No,
Was
he's
he
like,
like,
"Oh,"
was he like, you fucking millennial
Yeah.
pig?
pretty much.
Was he like, when I was raised, we didn't even really have water on our farm. We had to boil it every time we got it. And here you are, you privileged prick,
Yeah.
to fly on a plane.
Well, that was
Like-
gonna be one of the things that I hated this week. Do any of you have good luck with like seats on a plane?
Would you fly Southwest?
No, American.
I
'Cause-
know, like Southwest is a free for all.
I usually
Well,
would
I'm
just toss a
talking
couple more
mo-
bones to pick my
More
seats.
about like who you're around and stuff.
Oh, okay.
For the most part,
For the most
yeah,
part, yeah.
I'd say, other than the one story I told with the old man vaping.
Yeah,
I told that on
Yeah.
here, didn't
Yeah.
I? Yeah.
because I just have like the worst luck. Like the first, it was Babe City at 6 a.m. So I was like pumped, and like there was no one there, so I was like, I have a chance to be at a like favorable seat.
Bubba's whistling. He's like,
And-
what's up?
And it's an older woman who is wearing surgical gloves, a jacket,
Oh God.
pants, a hat, and a mask. And meanwhile, it's 100 degrees in Virginia Beach.
Did you look at her and go, what earth are you from,
Well,
ma'am?
and then it's like, well, she's probably like wants to stay away from the germs. She's
Beep
on a
boop.
plane, and
Beep boop.
she's bumping me the whole time. I'm like, lady, what are you fucking doing?
She was scared, dude.
Yeah, it was,
Oh,
Did you lean
man.
over and say, is this your first time out of the house since the great
Yeah.
pandemic?
Did the old
That's what I
man look
should've
at you
done.
and say, "Get off your phone. It's bad for the plane."
Yeah.
And then did you say, "What are you, a plane doctor?"
What movie?
What are you, a fucking plane
Yeah,
doctor?
yeah,
She's out of my league.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, I have pretty decent luck on planes every now and again. You know, there'll be some weirdos, but it's just one of those things I've kind of accepted now.
Yeah.
It's like, hopefully we get there. There's nothing I can
Yeah.
do about it at this point.
I
you
think I
know?
got punished for like buying a ticket the night before. Because I think they let like people off the street get on the plane before me. I was like the last to get on the plane.
Damn.
Oh yeah, you were like in the last zone or
Yeah.
whatever.
pricks. Fucking pricks.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
So did anyone watch the Manti Te'o thing?
Nope.
Well, it's fucking crazy. We all ripped that kid in high school because, like, I didn't know the story. I just saw, Manti Te'o made up his dead girlfriend.
In our defense, funny story.
Yeah, and we're all like, "Oh, fuck you! Like, you're a loser, whatever. You're a dork. Oh, Notre Dame sucks dick, shit like that." And then you see the story. Then you see the whole story. Now it's like I literally feel terrible for this guy.
I still don't know like the story.
So like
He got catfish.
yeah. I mean, long story short, he got catfished. But like it was more than that than just him like falling for a catfish. It was like imagine you have a long quote unquote long distance relationship, and then the girl and you like trust her and all this shit, and then she says she's diagnosed with leukemia.
Oh yeah.
And then like she's in the hospital and shit, so you're trying to be like supportive, like not ghost her and shit. You're trying to be a supportive for this person, and then it comes out that she died of leukemia. And then that was his story, like wow, like my long distance girlfriend died of leukemia.
Then he know. Oh wow.
And then
That's nuts.
everything started to come out that she catfished him and shit. And then it ruined his whole career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, It's
It's
crazy.
bumming me.
It's really sad.
I'm definitely gonna watch it though, because I remember, man, was that a good couple weeks for non Notre Dame fans to get on Notre Dame's
Oh
case.
man, it was a big deal.
Yeah,
Remember
like-
at his Heisman, wasn't he in
Yeah.
the Heisman running?
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was like a big deal at his like.
Yeah,
That was the
he
man.
was really good, dude.
That was Johnny Manziel year.
Yeah, he was really
That was the year
really
though
fucking
they
good.
got fucking shit kicked in the national
I
championship.
know he played in the NFL.
He
How
did.
long did he play?
He was on the Chargers, right?
Yeah,
Chargers
and
and
then
the
he wa-
Saints.
Yeah, the Saints.
Yeah,
A few seasons.
6-7 years,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah,
But it like was not like he
It
talks
was never
about
the same.
he talks about it on the show. He's like, it just affected me like ever since, and I could never get out of my like my head funk about it. you know?
Who ended up being the people catfishing him?
Some guy.
Like, how did he get the news delivered to him that she was dead? Because you can't be like, "Hey, I'm
Okay,
dead."
so the guy that was catfishing him as a girl, called and pretended to be the girl's brother and shit.
That guy's
What
a
a
fucking
fuck.
piece of shit.
I
wait till
know.
you see him, dude.
Oh, is he just a little fucking loser?
I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna
Okay.
I'm not gonna pick on anybody, but just wait till you.
And
see
that
him.
was like before social media was like huge like it is now. Yeah, we had Facebook and MySpace and Twitter and shit. This was in 2012.
That
Yeah.
was
Wasn't anything like it is now. Is what I'm
Dude,
saying.
okay, so I'm even sitting here thinking like, yeah, the catfishing thing sucks, but imagine. I couldn't even imagine the feeling of thinking that
Not
somebody you were
MySpace,
close with
Twitter.
died.
yeah.
That's the part for me that I think is like I'm fully on like feel bad for making fun of him now, because regardless of the catfishing boy, girl, whoever, but to think that you had some solid kind of relationship and to think that person died and then all of a sudden they're just like, just kidding, like
Yeah.
that had
Yeah.
to fuck.
It's fucked up. I just have to say, you know, I don't mean to come across as mean when I say this, but like, let it be a lesson to people. Like, don't date somebody
yeah, for
you've never
sure.
met.
For sure.
Like, don't.
And don't send them wires either.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
never
I'm
met.
sure you deal with that all the time.
Fraud.
I just, you know what I mean? That's a weird concept to me,
Yeah.
like starting an internet relationship with somebody. But I just,
Me and
I
Chelsea.
never put myself in that situation. So I guess I could see how people could fall for it. But there's just like, I swear, you know, and then I swear after that incident is when catfishing started to like blow up more. I swear then people were trying to do it in Morgantown.
Oh,
They were
dude,
trying
100%.
to catfish dudes all the time.
People still try to do it.
Yeah.
I got fucking weird DMs all the time from girls.
And I can never remember that one chick that like.
That like messaged a bunch of
I
us.
just wonder if it was somebody we know.
I bet it had to have been. I don't doubt for a second that that's somebody we know, and I would love to just find out. Because whatever, I'd laugh about it.
I'd laugh about it, but I kind of judge him a little bit.
I would for sure judge.
Wait,
him.
what was happening?
There,
or
there was
not?
this. There was we've talked about it a few times. We can never remember the name, but there's this person that would DM like me and Czar and Tig and like other people, and it was like it looked like a full on legitimate like profile
said
picture.
She went to WVU.
Yeah,
like even got like real in depth. Like she lived over at the dorms by the hospital. I can never remember what it's called.
Pierpont.
No, not Pierpont.
Towers.
No. It's not. It doesn't exist anymore. I can tell you that. I'm pretty sure they tore it down. I can't remember what it was called, but it was literally
Stoniker.
it was like
Dude,
connected to the
Stoniker was
hospital.
nice.
Oh, Stoniker's Cafe.
Yeah,
Was gas.
nice.
But yeah, it was once like I remember when I got the first DM from her, and then I went and looked and saw that like she was following like Jake and
I
like
wanna know.
Tig, and I brought it up to Tig, and he was like, "Yeah, like they've been messaging me a lot," and like I think Tig was like messaging back for a while.
Oh, really?
I think,
Damn, poor guy.
but I remember
hate
just
to
calling
hear it.
out the bullshit like
Just-
instantly.
Just
being
call
like,
me Neve,
"Eh."
I guess.
Neve.
But yeah, it definitely became a more prominent thing after that. I mean, that was a big deal. That was that Manti Te'o incident happened
It was like
when we lived on 6th Street. Pretty sure it was that year. It was the year they went to the national championship.
yeah. I can't remember what year that was.
It was
but yeah.
2000, I think, 12.
Okay.
I think
So
I think it was 13.
it would have been.
Well, the
no,
game would have been in 2013.
Yeah. So
right?
I lived on Garrison.
Whatever.
No, I think the game would have been in 14. I'm almost positive it
'Cause
happened.
I know I
I'm
watched
pretty sure
it
it
in
was
the
the
basement of my house.
2013 season.
Yeah, I watched it in the basement of the old house up on the hill.
Well, we can just look it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's look it up. Fuck.
2012.
2012.
Man, that's just not how I'm remembering it.
Yeah. Yes, Czar.
Like I have like
Yeah,
these
get
I
smoked.
have these like clear visions of being in the 6th Street apartment because I remember being on Twitter after the game and a couple certain ND fans were going nuts on Twitter.
I can think of one.
challenging people to fights.
I can think of one.
I can think of 2. And they were together watching the game.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I mean, I know this is completely off topic, but all I've been thinking about is the backyard brawl.
Same.
Yeah,
It's the
I'm
only.
excited.
It's the only thing I've been thinking about. Just had to squeeze that one in.
I'm ready for it.
What's the line?
It was 7 plus 7.
Yeah, Brady told me it was 7.5. Last time I looked, it was 6.5.
What should I just put the fucking house on WVU?
I can say, this game sets the tone on how much money I can gamble for the rest of the year,
So here, this is what I'm
and
gonna
I will
do.
leave it at that.
I'm gonna fucking parlay WVU money line and Nate Diaz to beat what's his fucking face, and I'll win
Thumbs up.
I'll bet 100 and probably win like $63,000 or
Easily,
something.
that's easily what it would be.
Is Nate Diaz about to get his ass kicked?
He should.
He should.
100% should.
But
He hasn't fought in a while, has he?
no, not since Leon Edwards. But this is a
That's
Nate
what
Diaz fight.
yeah.
This is his last fight in the UFC, last on his contract. Dana's throwing him a fucking monster to try to put him in the ground.
and the dude's undefeated, right?
Dude's undefeated.
It would just be 100% a fight Nate Diaz would win.
I mean, you know,
he's like not supposed to.
Is
at
it the
all.
same weekend?
No, it's
it's
like
weekend
2 weeks
after.
Yeah, the weekend after. Yeah.
and you know Nate Diaz is going to be in there, bro. Middle fingers up, talking all the shit. I told this to Brady. I think I told you. It's like the only way Nate wins is if he gets out of the first 2 rounds because he gets better as the fight goes on.
Yeah.
So like those first 2 rounds, I'm going to be sweating, and if we get to the 3rd round, dude, that's what I'm going to be.
Dude, UFC is just a fucking crapshoot.
Dude,
After
I forgot.
last weekend's fight,
Forgot about that.
Wait, what was it?
I can't even remember who was fighting.
Dominic Cruz and Cheetah.
but Brady and I put $20 on it, and my guy was winning the fight the whole fight.
Dominic Cruz
and then
is dominant.
halfway through the final round, my guy like dodges a punch and ducks, and this dude just throws an errant kick. Wasn't good. It wasn't. He wasn't aiming for where he
just
hit it.
threw it.
And he just connected this kick to the guy's fucking
just-
face and just knocked him the fuck out.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
Dominic
just like-
Cruz went jello stiff and like just hit the ground. His nose broke. It was a fucking.
Jello stiff sounds like
Yeah,
an
he's like-
oxymoron.
He was like,
He went
Stone
cold.
It was just bullshit.
and he hit the ground so hard.
damn.
Dude, you
well,
watch-
that's why I love. That's
Like-
I'm not like a. I'm a casual UFC fan. Like I don't know who all the.
You're such a
fucking
casual.
I don't even. You know how people say
Yeah,
that
yeah,
shit. It's
yeah.
like shut up. Just
Yeah.
let me fucking watch. But like, that's what I love about it. It's because shit like that can happen.
Yeah.
It's like
I
just
mean, like, yeah, it just happened
out
out
of
of
nowhere.
Remember,
Yeah.
it happened for us when we were down here for the Robbie Lawler fight. Robbie Lawler's winning, and we bet on the other guy. And then remember, it was just a couple weeks ago. It was you, me, Six, and Brady, and I think
but I didn't have money on that fight.
Brooke did.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I had money on the next fight.
yeah,
That
and like,
didn't go my way.
Robbie Lawler.
I've never won money ever betting the UFC.
Robbie Lawler
don't
was
think I'd be it.
dominating, and we bet the other dude, and like the other dude knocked him out with like 2 minutes to go. It was fucking awesome.
So with
Yeah.
that being said, yeah, West Virginia money line, Nate Diaz by knockout.
Bet it.
Yeah.
Sign it.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
Done deal. So are we ready to go?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Is it that time?
Yeah. I think
Can
it's-
I'll say one thing
Say
real
one
quick before
thing.
we start? I watched Lightyear. It was a good
Oh
movie.
yeah, I'm glad you brought that up.
It's a good
I
movie.
liked it a
Sonny
lot.
Yeah.
I thought it was really good. Really good.
I
movie.
thought it was very good too, and there's definitely going to be another one.
Yeah, I thought it was. I loved it. Honestly, I did love it.
Yeah, it
Not
was really
like
good,
love.
and I didn't find it distracting at all that it wasn't
No,
Tim
me
Allen's voice.
Dude, me neither. Chris Evans was a great
And
Buzz
honestly, he
Lightyear.
did a good Buzz voice.
Did you love how many quotes?
So there were so many. Every
So-
time there was one, I pointed out.
So like a lot of things that Buzz said, our Buzz in our kid movies. Well, Jesus Christ, I can't even fucking talk. In the Toy Story movies, were things that Buzz Lightyear actually says in this movie. So
Yeah.
it was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked it. Chris Evans was a great Buzz
I haven't
Lightyear.
even seen it yet. People were just being haters because that one scene.
Yeah, it's so ass. So many people boycotted the movie just because his friend was a lesbian and kissed her wife, pecked her wife for like a second.
I'm so sick of all these people on
It's
the
like,
internet
shut
trying
up.
to ruin people's careers, just going on there and 1 star and everything to try to make everybody look bad when you're fucking an insensitive prick and you just can't get over that like people like different things, you cunt.
Fucking
Whoa.
Malaysia banned Lightyear
Yeah,
and
a lot
Thor.
of countries did.
They
Yeah.
banned both movies because they said it's LGBTQ.
That's so dumb.
Dude, we're banned in Saudi Arabia.
Our pod.
Yeah.
Good.
Really?
Fuck the Saudis.
Yeah. There's
I love that.
Yeah.
yeah,
Can we
Saudi
put a sign
Arabia.
up that says banned in Saudi
Please.
Arabia?
That's
trying
a
to-
good idea.
I'm trying to remember what
We should just paint the wall. That.
or dude, wait, maybe I'm getting things mixed up. Maybe I'm thinking of your morning milk videos used to get banned by Saudi Arabia and Iraq.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's
of.
even
Well,
funnier.
no,
Can we
we'll
get
just say-
banned in North Korea? I wonder how you could.
Say fuck Kim Jong Un. Does
Yeah,
that
but
work?
we gotta like. They
And-
never
yeah.
see it though.
I'm trying to go with the Nelk boys.
Maybe on YouTube, on the tagline, we'll just every episode put fuck
Yeah.
North Korea.
Well, gosh, I don't want murdered in my sleep.
That's
Well,
true.
you're right.
That's true.
So now,
All
was just
hail.
kidding,
All
guys.
hail.
Oh yeah. I did watch the
Hail Hydra.
Elon episode with the Nelk boys.
yeah,
Dude, I don't know if we could deal with Elon.
he's an alien.
Like I don't know how they got that like he just walks in, he's like he's like he's talking in the mic and then like they're like trying to fix it for him and he's just like and I'm like, dude, what is
Dude,
going on
he's
right
a
now?
fucking whack
I'm
job.
like,
I
what
don't
is
care. I
happening?
don't care what people say. He comes from a weird family, first off, but like the way his mind works is
Every time he talks in my head, I just think of beep boop beep
Yeah.
boop boop beep boop. Like because that's
he's an
how he
alien.
speaks.
He's a fucking alien.
He
Him
is.
and Mark Zuckerberg are aliens.
Yeah,
Dude, and then there's one part where they
maybe
don't
that's why.
No, Zuckerberg's a lizard.
Maybe he's a
yeah,
lizard.
with
people.
Hillary Clinton.
Dude,
She's
his
a lizard person.
eyes. He's not human.
Beep boop beep
He's
boop,
not human.
beep boop,
Maybe
beep.
that's why Elon fucking makes it known to say there's no proof of aliens all the time
Because he's
Oh,
because
yeah.
he's an alien.
There you go.
Think
Well,
about
dude,
that.
I mean, I know he was joking, but on
come defend yourself, Elon.
but on the first Rogan episode years ago, he literally tells him in like the first 20 minutes that he's an alien. And like, yeah, take it with a grain of salt. Ha ha ha, it's a funny joke. But maybe he was just literally admitting it right then and there, and all of us think it's a joke because he says he's an alien.
That's some like double reverse psychology.
I
Like,
say somebody just assassinate him and see
Whoa.
if he bleeds red.
Whoa, dude.
Sorry.
holy
Hi.
dude.
fuck!
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Fuck North Korea and let's
Jesus
murder
Christ,
Elon
dude.
Musk.
What-
Jeez.
I mean, what
Holy
would
shit.
the world really change?
Holy
Yes.
shit. Yeah, dude. Teslas wouldn't work.
I'm a
Damn,
yeah,
Dar wants to
I
murder
got-
Elon.
I don't want to murder him. I'm just saying, if you want to prove he's not an alien, then murder him.
Beep,
But
boop,
I
beep.
don't want to murder him,
Beep, boop, beep,
and I
boop.
wouldn't be the murderer. And
Just
I
someone
don't.
needs-
And I don't condone
Dude,
murder.
I'm just messing with you.
I'm just saying,
No one
in the
thinks you
name of
condone murder.
science.
In the name of science.
Maybe he bleeds purple.
That's what I'm saying. If he bleeds,
Like that ketchup.
like if he bleeds like a plasma
Dude.
goop stuff, he's an alien.
I'm
Ketchup.
so glad
I've seen
you
that
said
movie,
that.
The Watch. I've seen it.
Listen to this funny story. So there's a kid working at a vape shop this week. He's eating, all right, 3 corn dogs on a plate with blue syrup. And I'm like, what is that? He said, oh, it's the new Captain Crunch flavored syrup, and drinking a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi.
This kid is legit.
I'm thinking
Where were you?
some vape shop in Weirton.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, sorry. I shouldn't be, whatever. Doesn't
But
matter.
dude, you
But,
want to
like,
know what's crazy?
it's like-
Hearing that, that is America. What
That
you,
sounds like a sugar crash.
what you
sounds
just
like fucking
described-
doesn't give a fuck about your health.
dude,
Yeah.
but what you just described is literally in America.
I would feel like absolute
But
garbage.
who eats fucking corn dogs with syrup?
This dude.
and 3 of them, and he washes them down with a 2-liter of Pepsi.
I'm all for crazy American concoctions. Don't get me wrong. I would love to try every one of them, but that's it. Just try it. Like, I wouldn't eat it daily. You know, we saw that billboard on the way to Deep Creek. It said Cracker Barrel has new cheesecake pancakes.
Oh, that sounds
and I was like, I gotta try that.
Yeah, that
those
sounds
sounded
good.
so
I
good.
love Cracker Barrel.
Yeah,
Me too. I'm a big Cracker Barrel guy.
Yeah, I
Dude,
need to go hit up
oh,
Cracker
man.
Barrel soon.
I could open up a can of worms, but I'm not going to. I stayed by a Cracker Barrel this week, okay?
Uh-huh.
And like, when are we gonna get the name of that restaurant changed, dude?
Well,
Cracker Barrel.
It's
It
not
has
anything
nothing.
racial.
I never even thought of it like that.
Like when are we gonna get that fucking shit changed? That's all I have to say.
I think it's like a gathering thing, like a barrel full of like
It's like a
crackers.
gathering
back
of crackers.
back in the day, they used to
Do you know what
hang around.
you know what crackers are though, right?
Yeah, they're little saltine things.
No,
what
well,
are we
you're right.
changing the
Put in-
name
put
to?
in
Pretty sure they
Some
have
bis-
something to do with nitrous
Biscuit
oxide.
Barrel.
Biscuit Barrel.
That even sounds better.
Yeah. No, crackers were the slave.
I know what they
We
are.
know what they
I
are.
was telling Bubba.
Crackers, they're to break
No,
open.
Bubba. That's really what they.
They're
That's
to
really
break
what they
open
are.
nitrous
That's
oxide.
not what it's named after, Bubba.
No, but that's what a
Ah.
cracker is.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yes, I
I
know.
thought a cracker was just a white person.
But they call it those crackers because we crack the
whip
whips on
cracker?
the slaves.
See, I always thought that it was because crackers are like white colored.
So, yeah,
and we're
same.
Me
white.
too.
I always thought it was because we are saltine colored.
Me
Yeah.
too. But
Huh.
now that I know what it really
Learn
means, it's
something
like
new
dang,
every day.
It's kind of different.
Hmm.
It's just a bunch of crackers around a barrel. What?
Biscuit Barrel.
The name comes from the barrels of soda crackers that could be found for sale in small town stores across America South in the early 1900s. People would stand around the barrels chatting and catching up.
That's what I would say if I was racist too.
That's
Just
all.
kidding.
That's funny.
I'm just kidding.
All right.
I'm ready.
Shout out to the Schwarf.
That laugh just made me lightheaded. Right
Yeah.
there.
That was very funny. Shout out to the Schwarf for winning last week's poll by a landslide.
Yeah, what a cunt.
You're throwing out.
I'm
the
on one
C-word
today. I'm
bombs today.
having a good time. I'm having
Good.
a good time.
Good.
Yeah.
If freaking
Good.
If Billy Butcher can say it, why
Yeah.
can't I say
Why
it?
the fuck can't I say it? You
If
fucking
Carl
wankers.
Urban can walk around saying that all the time, why can't I? Okay. Anyway,
Bloody good time, isn't it?
I'm going to ask the group here, what's your favorite blank? We'll all go around the room, answer. I'll put a poll on Twitter. The people will vote on the poll of whose favorite is the favorite. So, Jake, what is your favorite movie soundtrack?
American Pie 2.
Great answer.
American Pie 2. I looked at American Pie and American Pie 2. American Pie has a very, very strong soundtrack as well. I think now that I'm sitting here, I didn't look at American Pie 3, but I
I
think
was gonna
American
say,
Pie.
did you check American Wedding?
I didn't.
It has a very good soundtrack.
I didn't, and now I'm sitting here. Oh well, American Pie 2, dude. American
That's a
Pie
good
2.
answer.
Just stick with it. yeah.
I'm fucked this week.
I know Bubba's answer.
If
I
someone
have a
picks
feeling I
mine
know it.
because I didn't even think of another one, but go ahead, Bubba.
You took a good one off the board. I don't think you can. I took Forrest Gump.
Oh, okay. That's.
All right.
I'm so glad I get to use the answer I thought you were going to use.
Yeah. Well, I think, is it one I used already? Well, anyway, so some people say Forrest Gump is a very overrated movie. I think it has the best soundtrack of all time.
Yeah.
When definitely the best soundtrack song of all time in Fortunate
Oh,
Son.
yeah. I was
when
going to
he's
say
in the
Fortunate
helicopter.
Son. Yeah.
It has Elvis, The Doors, Fleetwood Mac. Classic.
All right, that's a good one.
I'm
actually.
getting bodied this week, but
What was our? So yeah, we did comfort movies.
yeah.
I think your answer to comfort movies was
Yeah.
Days of Confused, right?
Yeah.
That has a fantastic soundtrack,
Fantastic.
like very very good. I'm actually not going to take that as my answer now since it was used in a previous poll. My backup one. No, I'm just
use
trying to
it.
k-
I
no,
wouldn't
no.
say you don't use it.
No. I just want to keep it different, and I know what I'm about to say is going to probably get literally zero
That's
votes.
how I feel about mine.
0 votes, but I don't care because it actually helped shape my youth in a big way. There was a movie called Grind.
Okay.
Came out in 2003.
It's a good movie.
It's a fucking really good movie. It's a skateboarding movie. It
Oh,
has
nice.
a phenomenal soundtrack,
Scuba Steve.
and I'll leave it at that. Grind. That's my answer.
So this week, I had to stick to my guns. I didn't even try to think of anything else because I've said this for years and years and years. It's my favorite movie soundtrack of all time, and that's Tarzan. Phil Collins
That's a
just
good answer.
comes up the soundtrack is just a
I'm
masterpiece.
I'm
It's
honestly
a complete masterpiece.
I'm so upset because I was like, I'm gonna win this finally, and then you say
No,
fucking Tarzan and Phil Collins, dude. That's a great soundtrack.
That's
I
a
don't
very
think
good soundtrack.
I think our listeners, your answer probably caters better than mine.
because it shaped my
What a
childhood
bitch.
too.
Yeah.
Like
you could have
Oh,
said
it's-
something that stunk.
like-
he could have said the Goofy movie.
like we watched that the other day.
Did you?
So good.
That also has a couple good originals.
But just like
So you're gonna go with Moana? Surprise.
so that was in the back of my mind, but I just had to stick to my because I've said literally for years and years Tarzan's soundtrack is
It's
incredible.
fire.
very, very good.
Yeah, so vote on what you think is the best soundtrack.
Yeah, that was an interesting question this week because I was going back and forth with movies that have like original soundtracks. You know what I mean? Where like the music is made for the movie versus like my answer where it's
Yeah.
just a bunch
See,
of good songs compiled.
I thought of that too, and I think Pulp Fiction is really, really fucking good for that reason. I think Tarantino is one of the best at like matching songs to
yeah, dude.
to movies.
I think Tarantino is the best director ever. I think he's better than Scorsese, but it's very fucking close.
Honestly, I don't know if I really have
Yeah,
a favorite.
I feel the same way.
I
don't
know a bunch of big
Yeah,
names.
I don't. Me too. I'm the same way.
But-
About like I know who directors are, but I just like movies. I don't know. I don't think I have like a who I
Yeah.
think the best director is. You know what I mean?
I just those two, their catalog of movies is just it's
And
insane.
Also, like original, like produced music is. I like Friday Night Lights a lot. Like the songs they made for that movie is really good too.
Yeah. I started thinking of like other
It's a great
mediums as well. Like I was thinking about like video game soundtracks, but obviously the question was about movies. But like my mind just started going. Like I was thinking like the Tony Hawk games,
I
how
was
good
gonna
the
say Tony
soundtracks were,
Hawk.
and honestly like the early Madden games.
Dude, honestly, too, I would put the Black Panther soundtrack up against anything.
That would have
That
been
was
Brooks'
close.
answer.
That was close. I thought about that one too.
Yeah.
Is that the first movie soundtrack to win a Grant? Probably not.
An Oscar.
Or an Oscar,
Was it an
or
Oscar?
a Grammy
Or
whatever.
Grammy. I know what you're trying to say.
Grammys are for music.
Yeah.
Oscars
But
for movie.
for
but
some
it
reason,
won-
I
it
thought they
won
had a music.
category in Oscar. I think
Yeah.
they probably do.
Yeah, for like a movie.
Yeah.
That soundtrack's fire.
Yeah, because 8 Mile won an Oscar
Yeah.
for the music. Like
Yeah.
Eminem won an Oscar for 8 Mile
Okay.
soundtrack. That's so sick.
That is so sick.
See, dude, like I miss the days where like artists, like they get like commissioned to write an original song for a movie soundtrack. Like that
Yeah.
used to be way more common in the early 2000s.
How electric would it have been if Eminem followed through in being the lead actor in Southpaw?
Yeah.
Where he
Instead
made
just did the soundtrack.
Yeah,
right?
he made like it was original. The
Yeah.
songs were
Were
for the movie.
I've been
right.
I've been sitting over here trying to think of the name of that movie for like 10 minutes, and I'm so happy you finally said it. Southpaw.
Dude, there's like so many rock bands that just made songs just for movies in the 2000s where like you can only find that song. Like that song's not on any of their albums. It's
Dude.
only on that soundtrack. Like there's a Foo Fighters song that's only on the Orange County soundtrack,
Really?
which like but there's so many examples.
Yeah. Dude, the best one, so this past weekend, this Sunday, I was like, dang, I'm banged up. What am I going to watch? I need to find something to watch. I watched the 2 most recent Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies, dude. And Shell Shocked by Wiz Khalifa and Juicy J might be like one of
Yeah,
the greatest songs
is a good
ever
song.
written for a movie, bro.
That
Like
is-
at the very end, they're just
it's
like,
hard. Yeah,
knock, knock, you about to get shell shocked. And then Juicy just, there goes my brother. Blah, blah. Starts rapping and shit. It's fire. But those movies are incredible, and it made me so excited to know that Seth Rogen and his team are bringing a new one in 2023.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're like rebooting the Teenage
Cool.
Mutant Ninja
Dang, you know
Turtles.
what
I
else?
hope they do it. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
No,
interrupt
you're-
you. Are the latest 2, are they fully like CGI'd or is it like the old ones where like it's like prosthetics or whatever?
It's fully
yeah,
is
CGI.
it?
Yeah.
See, I really like the old ones
Same.
where it
Yeah.
was like real. Or
Dude,
not,
Shredder's fire in both of them, though. Like, looks so fucking cool.
Yeah. I wonder what style Seth Rogen's is going to be in. I could see it being makeup.
That'd be sick.
Well, I
would like that,
read
yeah.
it. I think it is. I think it's CGI animation.
Is it?
Yeah, I think. I don't know though.
Fuck. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say Fast and Furious had early on had some good soundtracks.
Yeah,
Yep.
fuck yeah.
Yeah, they did.
I didn't even think about that. Until
Another
just now.
one. This didn't even come to my mind when I was trying to think of one, but School of Rock has a great
Yeah.
soundtrack.
It does.
That's a great movie.
Never watched that movie.
Oh man, it's a classic.
You need to watch that movie, dude.
I mean,
you need to watch. Honestly, you need to watch School of Rock, and you need to watch the National Treasure movies.
yeah,
I've
You
never
would
seen
love
that either.
those movies.
I-
You haven't seen them either, have you?
I haven't watched them yet.
dude. But like, here's the
Guys.
thing. Here's the thing.
Guys, they're on Disney Plus. Just watch the first
You're
one and
right,
tell me
you're
that
right.
it isn't one of the best movies you've ever seen.
You know
But
what else? Too?
I know I like it.
Still haven't watched the Lord of the Rings either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
What's wrong with
Well,
me?
that takes a lot more time.
Well, dude,
but
it's
Is
just
something
like-
wrong with me?
No, it's like I still haven't watched Stranger Things yet, the 4th season. Like, there's things I know I will love, but I'm just like, just don't feel like it.
Yeah.
It is it's an investment to start.
It is.
Well, speaking of that,
Speak of it.
House of the Dragon Sunday.
Yes,
Sunday.
dude.
Mhm, mhm.
All the way back.
I think maybe we should all watch an episode together sometime.
I would love to.
I think we should as well.
like we did for Bubba, you weren't here, but Game of Thrones finale.
Yeah.
Can we stream it? Stream part of it?
It'd be fun.
Live reactions.
Be
L-
fun.
We
dude.
could.
Oh yeah, we could do that. That'd be cool.
I'm so excited.
Did you
that
see
this is back.
they released another new like fucking preview thing today?
No, I
No.
need to watch it.
It's like a 30-second montage video. Dude, it looks incredible. This
Yeah.
this one season of this show is gonna be incredible.
This-
like visual wise, it's gonna be insane.
This is what I told Dupes. I
I'm
was like,
excited.
dude, it gets me so excited that it's got the stamp of George R.R. Martin. That like he watched all the episodes, he loved it. I'm just not a fan of these tweets right now where people are like, it's better than Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
it's
let's
better than
slow
Breaking
down.
Bad. It's like
people-
it's like you guys
Let-
need to
let's
chill out.
just-
people are. I think people
pump
are
the brakes.
People are saying that it's better than Game of Thrones because, but this is just my opinion, because it's getting to use all the technology that Game of Thrones got to use in its final seasons on its first season.
Yeah.
Like we're seeing all this massive scale like dragon warfare and stuff like that, stuff that we didn't see for like 7 seasons.
Well,
It's very
you know
true.
what else?
So people are just comparing
Yeah.
that. They're, you know what I mean?
I hate it.
I
though.
think
It's like,
people
chill.
have major recency bias
Mhm.
all the time on things.
Yeah.
Like,
Because I've gone back and watched random episodes, and it's like it was so fucking good.
Yeah.
No, I'm on a rewatch right now. Just finished the
such
last
a-
episode of
Oh,
season 3 today.
oh, you're
Fuck
getting
yeah.
into the thick of
I'm
it.
getting into my favorite season, which is season 4.
Dude, I love my favorite, which I think it'd be 4 and 5, the Ramsey Bolton era. What
Yeah.
seasons that loved
You mean the goat?
the Ramsey Bolton era is the best.
Like,
He
Thrones.
was the best.
All of
Oh,
season,
yeah.
he's been
By far.
torturing Theon all of
Ye-
season 3.
Okay, so 3.
Yeah.
Dude, like I say this every fucking time, and I'll say it again. It's like people hated Joffrey until they met Ramsey.
Dude, yeah,
Yeah.
fact.
Like Ramsey is like that. He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Oh man, I need to
Yeah.
fucking
Like
watch it
last
again.
episode of season 3 has the parts in it where like Ramsey is like eating a sausage. Like he just got
Oh,
done
yes,
cutting
that's the-
Theon's
that's the
dick
best.
off. And he's like
What,
eating
that's
a
does
the
he, what
sausage.
does he
best.
call him? He names him
Reek.
Reek. That's right.
Theon, I'll stand by this. Theon Greyjoy had like the best character
Redemption arc.
development and like redemption. I think. I thought Jamie was going to, but they fucked his character in the last season.
I know, man.
They fucked his character so
and it
bad.
really sucks because like at least for me, like Jamie's one of my favorite
Yeah.
characters. Dead ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I mean, like his arc was so good just to backpedal. I didn't understand that, but yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm hyped up for this
Me too.
weekend.
Well, you guys should get more excited because this Thursday, Cummings recording on the exact date is our 3rd birthday. To the
Really?
date.
No way. We
Wow.
gotta drink beer.
August 25th, 2022. It is our 3rd birthday, and that falls on a Thursday. So
We gotta
let's get
drink.
fucking hype.
We gotta drink some beer.
It's our 3rd birthday. Next day's the scramble,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm off. Might have a beer with you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Might crank it up a little
Yeah.
bit. You know?
Maybe I'll wear the cowboy hat I wore
Yeah.
For the first
There you go.
episode. Oh, do we have video clips of the first episode?
No.
No, dude. That'd be
Or well, my first episode was
No,
episode
we didn't
2.
start record video. I don't know. No,
Oh, we took pictures.
we did. I don't know. Maybe.
Kyle has them in the vault.
I was gonna say I'll wear the same outfit I wore for
Yeah.
my first episode. I don't care.
Kyle has them in the fucking vault.
Yeah.
Do we hate anything?
So I touched upon it earlier. I hate the general public after 2 plane rides
Yep.
and a 7-hour concert with drunkards that just bumping into you. People just like keep your extremities to yourself. Like I don't
Yeah,
understand.
man.
Is it that hard of a
I hear ya,
concert?
I know.
I feel.
I get it, Bubba.
Concerts
and-
can be the worst places.
And then I also hate how venues can only have like one beer type or like
Contracts
brand.
suck.
Like
Stink.
I hate Miller Lite and I hate Icy Light even more. Like why can't I just have a Bud Light or an Ultra?
Not
I
much better,
feel it.
but
And because you're paying $20, you think you'd be able to choose.
yeah, that's very true statement. JT, do you hate anything?
Do we hate?
What is going
That
on?
just
Am
made
I,
me so
am I not in
uncomfortable.
on this joke?
Yeah.
I just don't want to get sued for defamation. So
oh, yeah, that is true.
That is true.
because that's something that would happen.
That's a smart thing to think of.
So
right
you know
there.
what? I'm gonna refrain. What-
Now I just
Oh,
realized what we
you know
were
what I
talking
do
about.
hate? I was at Generations, all right, Saturday evening. Saturday. Just I met Hambone and Matthew and Schwarf for a little bit. And
there it is.
There it was.
There it
and
was.
Waiting for
Schwarf
it.
for a little bit. And there's this across from us. We're out on the deck. Just this family of like old people, like with their friends and shit. For some reason, I always have everything I bitch about is about old people. I love old people, but like
sound like it.
this guy like would not stop feeding the fucking geese. Like it was like he's never seen a goose before. Like just getting up and walk like so close to our table and grabbing bread and throwing down to the geese, and he's up fucking taking pictures of them. I literally like I know old people are bored and just want to have stuff to do, but just like sit the fuck down, please. I kept getting so annoyed because it's like from me to like we're at our table, and then this guy's like Jake, and he keeps getting up and like reaching over and like winding up and throwing bread. I'm like, dude, holy fuck. We're not on an African safari. Like, it's not a giraffe. It's a fucking goose.
It's a fucking goose.
and Wheeling
dude.
Creek. All right.
I feel you.
Sorry, I got a little too fired
I
up
like
about
that one.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also don't like old people.
No, I
No.
love old people.
But today I got real fucking fired up. I was just driving through downtown Wheeling, and an old man just stepped out in the middle of the street to cross the street.
Son of a bitch.
And he didn't even look at me. I just want to be like, dude, if I wouldn't have seen you and hit my brakes, I would have just ended your old ass.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
imagine that text why you can't come.
And I sat there.
Sorry, just
as
ran
he
over
just-
an old
as he
dude.
just walked across the road, never looked up, and I just stared him down the whole way. I was like, this fucker looks at me. I'm gonna let him have it. I'm gonna be like, I just kept your life going a little bit longer, buddy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I sounded like a dick there, but
No, dude, I mean, I hate, I'm thinking about just today. I hate people, dude, and you're guilty of this. Brady's guilty of this. I hate people that fucking coast in the passing lane, dude.
oh god.
You're guilty of it. Brady's guilty of it. I can't stand it. And when,
Wait, coast in the passing lane?
Yeah.
I don't coast in the passing
well,
lane.
you feel, well, okay.
I'm going like fucking faster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not holding anyone up.
I hate it because, like,
do not put me in.
if I'm gonna
Do
pass
not.
you, if I'm gonna pass you, dude, I shouldn't have to do it the backwards way because you're driving in the wrong lane.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, I shouldn't have to cut somebody off and then cut in front of you because you're driving like a jackass.
Right.
I hate people that throw festivals, charge people, and don't refund them back. That's a guilty thing to do, and I wouldn't want to be anybody like that. I fucking hate people that write checks that they can't cash. I hate that shit. It shouldn't fucking happen. And I hate people that fucking steal signs out of other people's yards. You're rude. and you should never do that, and that's the wrong thing to do.
There's a lot more you could.
You spoke
add.
nothing but facts.
Nothing but facts.
Nice.
I just hate people.
I hate
that do
people
that.
that fake having cancer.
Keep going, dude.
This is this is just broad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
We're
hate
not
people
naming
that
any names.
impersonate deacons to steal money.
That's honestly that's ridiculous. People should not do that.
No, that's absurd.
It's absurd.
Who would ever do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I hate all those things too. You know.
Is there anything else you guys want to touch on before we shut her down?
I would just like to touch on
Some quick hits.
how immaculate the weather has. I know it's been kind of
Dude,
rainy,
Yeah.
but the weather has been immaculate.
Yeah.
No
Beautiful.
humidity, nice
Yeah.
cool air, been incredible.
Yeah, this
Agreed?
past week is
Yes.
everything I've ever wanted in a summer.
Same.
Is it pants and t-shirt weather yet?
You
It's
can wear
getting there.
pants
It's
think
getting there.
later in the
I
day.
feel like it's 2 on the edge.
Are you a
yeah.
pants and t-shirt guy
or a short.
or a shorts and a
Ooh.
long sleeve guy?
See?
I'm shorts and long
My-
sleeve.
Shorts and
all
long
day.
sleeve
whole
all
life,
the way.
I've been
all
that,
day.
but I'm like slowly switching, I believe.
Dude, that's my favorite look.
I do enjoy it.
Shorts with a long sleeve tee. I
Yeah.
look at myself in the mirror and I'm like,
You're hot as
Dude,
fuck.
There's
I'm
honestly
like, who is that
there's
guy?
honestly
You're
nothing more
the hottest guy I've
confident
ever seen.
than somebody owning a transition. So I'm very happy
Oh,
you're doing it.
Appreciate
and
it.
I am a long sleeve shorts guy myself.
Yeah.
But
Gotcha.
Yeah. So we went to a pig roast on Sunday at my aunt's house, and I wore long sleeve and shorts,
Mhm.
and it was very nice.
very nice.
Yeah, when we were in Deep Creek, it could have been long. I should have brought a long sleeve.
I was cold as fuck
Yeah, so was I.
the whole time. But it was fun.
I was chilly.
Yeah, I got some sun. But yeah. Third birthday's next week. Something to get excited about.
Big
Hell
one.
yeah.
Follow me Twitter and
Can't wait.
Instagram at Juice Fisherman. Subscribe to the YouTube, the Juicebox Podcast. Make sure to keep being you. Have a good day.
Hell yeah. And you can follow me at John
Thank you,
Theodore
San
Nixon.
Diego.
I want John Theodore Nixon on Instagram. I'm on the Juicebox Podcast Twitter. That's at the Juicebox Pod. That's at the Juicebox Pod. Follow us on Facebook, the Juicebox Podcast. We are not the Diabetes, the Juicebox Podcast.
Follow me on Twitter at Bubba Slider. Follow me on Instagram at the Harry Slider. I cannot wait to be detrimentally intoxicated on Saturday.
Hell yeah.
I don't have social media anymore. So,
Completely?
Wow.
Yeah.
As of today? Yesterday?
As of 2 days ago.
Folk.
Yeah. Twitter was the last one I deleted.
R.I.P.
So they call me Czar,
Good for you.
and that's Z-A-R.
Z as in zebra, A as in apple, R as in Reebok.
Shit's weak, Dalton.
No, bye-bye.